I mean, guys just kept fighting, no doubt about it. It was a hard-fought game, and I'm still in a little bit of shock that we did win. It seemed very improbable. We were playing with a fullback, a running back for most of the second half, and it's down by so many. But you know what? It's week 2. I'm not going to get too high either. It was a great win, but a lot of things we need to do better. But it does feel good to come in here and keep battling and fighting and letting all that effort pay off with a win.
It does sometimes seem like because Bo is Bo and he's such a big star, every mistake he makes gets amplified. But for him to go out, I mean, no running backs basically, and he took over that game. It felt like
I thought so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. He gets, he gets some praise too, and he deserves it here. But the quarterback position is always scrutinized, and even his interception, I honestly think the receiver could have cut in front of the backer. It's a slant route. It's one of those things. If you're on the same page, you can either zing it in there or you protect the throw. So, I'm not going to say the receiver was wrong either. It just was one of those we were just not quite on the same page. But he trusted his guys. He threw the ball where he thought only they could catch it. And, we didn't have any balance at all. You're right. I tried to kind of fake runs. They didn't work. I handed Charlie the ball one time. I was talking to Orlando after the game. He says I wasn't going to buy that. So it was very difficult to still throw the ball, and yet we were able to do it.
What was the moment where you thought, oh my goodness, maybe we could actually win this thing?
It's the third down stop that we stole the ball and scored. I thought we were in it, but I was nervous and worried, and I did feel like we were kind of on fumes on the sideline a little bit. I felt like we were a little bit tired, and at half I just challenged the receivers, let's see who you are. Let's see what kind of players you are. A lot of the receivers, sometimes want to be the best, and they say all this, but sometimes it's just who's better, you versus them, and who's going to go fight for that ball, and I thought that happened well on our end. But, it was a well-played game as far as effort, and I'm sure I thought Hamilton did a good job as well. They're going to be disappointed, but two good football teams battling it out.
2 games in a row now where the first half, defensively, you've allowed 24 points. That's obviously something you're going to want to pick. Any idea why the first half?
Well, I could hear Brent on the headset. I know he's very disappointed with some busts, but we're playing some other good players as well. And our back end right now is very thin. Not experienced, not talking, not communicating. The calls are not getting relayed to each other on different motions, different sets. I do like our front and our linebackers, but I thought our front 4 even wasn't rushing aggressively in the first half. And I think that really gave Dane a chance to make some good throws. So, I know Dane's a father, and he just had his first child, and he played his tail off and played well. So let's give him credit.
And then just 2 more for me. Titus Wallett really does look like he hasn't found something with him.
Yeah, agreed. Played a different position, but he plays aggressive, physical, playmaker. He should stay on. I'm going to have to check the rest of it out. But I did feel like they, exploited some of the underneath coverage, not really our back end there. And we took the cheese again on a double move late that hurt. But I think our secondary has to rally. I think they have to come together and keep working. And hopefully we can play a game with the same guys and get better.